Welcome to my views and news. In a previous video, we shared with you the news of TDF's entry in Kobo city. TDF has not only entered in Kobo city, but it is also moving to the south of Kobo city. It has taken control of some other territories as well. Tigray Military Command today released a statement about the areas, the places taken by Tigray Defense Force. We'll have a look at these places. Where are these places located? And secondly, we have two video clips for you. Massive displacements are underway towards Voldia city from Kobo. Thousands are heading towards Voldia from Kobo and Kobo Robit. Ethiopian National Defense Force told to withdraw after suffering losses from Kobo, and Kobo Robit has also been seen retreating towards Voldia, which could be next battlefront. Let's have a look at the two clips first. Watch two clips. First one shows people from Kobo fleeing towards Voldia. Second clip shows ENDF members retreating towards Voldia. Watch the two clips. Then we'll take a look at the places captured by Tigray Defense Force and where is the front line now? What is TDF's next target? Tigray Military Command almost 2 hours ago released a statement mentioning the places which have been taken by Tigray Defense Force so far. This is day 4 of TDF's offensive on Amhara region. Now, both sides have been claiming for the last 3 days. They've been accusing each other of starting this escalation. But it seems now that Tigray forces launched this offensive. TDF has been making preparations. Why? Because Tigray has been under siege. On all sides, Tigray is encircled. Limited amount of aid and fuel was being allowed into Tigray. There was stalemate over the future status of Western Tigray. So talks failed. 2 direct meetings between Ethiopian civilian and military officials and Tigray military officials and civilian officials. One in Djibouti and the other one in Seychelles. Direct meetings failed and Tigray then launched this offensive. ENDF tried to defend, but ENDF could not defend. Ethiopian federal government said that it ordered federal forces to withdraw from Kobo. They had to withdraw after suffering losses. They tried their best. For the last 3 days, we have seen heavy fighting on Zobel Mountains, on Rama, Takulish to the east, to the west of Kobo. There was heavy fighting. Hundreds killed, perhaps thousands. We have seen several graphic videos. ENDF Amhara forces found they tried to defend Kobo. They could not. TDF knows this terrain very well because TDF has been fighting here last year as well, and TDF can fight in mountainous areas. They become vulnerable when they fight in plain areas where their troops are vulnerable to drone strikes. In mountainous areas, their pace of advance was very swift last year. Once again the same. Which areas, which main towns, cities have been captured by Tigray Defense Force so far, according to Tigray Military Command statements? Where are these towns located? Let's have a look at the names of the places. Firstly, Gogodo, Fokisa, Zobel, Mendafra, Robit, Soshmarium, Takulish. Where are they located? Obviously, Kobo as well. Kobo, we know where it is located. It is located along the main road, A2 highway, to the south of Alamata. Takulish, situated to the west of Kobo city. Mountainous area, and before taking Kobo, TDF captured Takulish. Zobel, to the east of Kobo, Zobel Mountains range. TDF was trying to take control of Zobel. It took Zobel, then it captured Kobo. Fokisa. Fokisa is situated to the east of Kobo, to the south of Zobel, close to Boran, you can say. So it's also on Kobo front, you can say. Mendafra, situated to the north of Kobo city. You can say it's between Kobo and Wacho. So I could not find two places on the map, Gogodo and Soshmarium. Kobo Robit, to the south of Kobo city, along the road, A2 highway. So now it seems that the front line is Kobo Robit. Tigray Defense Force has managed to reach Kobo Robit from Wacho. Wacho is on Tigray-Amhara border. So along the main road, main highway, TDF has covered a distance of around 25 kilometers. It has taken control of 25 kilometers of territory along the road and to the east and west as well, mountainous areas. It's a major advance, keeping in view that this war started just 3 days ago, day 4. Saturday was day 4. So in 4 days, TDF has managed to reach Kobo Robit from Wacho. Their advance is extremely swift. Question is, where will they go from Kobo Robit? Will they move towards Wacho, to the south of Kobo Robit? Or will they try to move towards Waldia-Gashina road, to cut off this road to the west of Waldia? That remains to be seen. Ideally, I think they would like to go towards Wacho, and after Wacho, they might try to encircle Waldia, like we saw last year. But front line now is Kobo Robit. Secondly, we have been warning that the catastrophe which people of Tigray are seeing will be faced by other regions as well if there is no solution to this problem. People were dying of hunger in Tigray. There is no doubt about that. We reported in several videos that there was extreme shortage of food. Ethiopian government did not step back from its position. It did not restore basic services in Tigray. So the catastrophe that we were seeing in Tigray is now engulfing the Amhara region of Ethiopia. You saw in the video that families, children, women are fleeing towards Waldia. It means there would be thousands, tens of thousands of IDPs in Waldia. They are, rather, because in the last 24 hours, tens of thousands have entered Waldia city from Kobo and Kobo Robit. So, humanitarian crisis, humanitarian disaster is unfolding in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Where are affairs? Is Tigray Defense Force trying to move swiftly in a far region as well from Alamata? Is it trying to move in eastern direction? Well, I think TDF is trying to keep Afar militias away from its borders, Tigray borders. It is not interested at this point of time to go deep in Afar. Afar is, that it's not mountainous. It does not suit TDF style of fighting. But TDF wants to defend from likely attack from afar. That is why we saw that from Bala and from other places to the east of Alamata, TDF conducted shelling artillery strikes on Afar territories on Yellow border. Purpose of this shelling was to prevent any attack on advancing Tigray forces which are advancing towards Kobo. So TDF prevented a large-scale attack from afar through this shelling, in which some civilians have been injured as well, some killed too reportedly. According to Afar regional government, they have shared pictures showing some injured children and women. So in shelling, some civilians were injured, but through this shelling, TDF kept Afar militias away from Tigray Afar border. Meanwhile, its forces kept advancing towards Kobo Robit. And now TDF will advance towards Voldia, and it might not enter Afar, I think, because last year we saw that TDF, though it took control of 4 Waradas, Yalo, Gulina, Eva, Ora, but it could not move towards Shefra. It could move towards Ethiopia-Djibouti road. It suffered losses, and there drone strikes hit TDF positions in Afar. It retreated. This time, I think TDF would like to move along A2 highway, main road, Makele, Dasika, Molcha road, and to the east and west of this road, mountainous areas, TDF can plan its advance here. Let's see what happens. This time, advance is swift. TDF has managed to reach Kobo Robit from Wacho in just 3 to 4 days. Thank you for watching.